second half. Kostic about to swing a free kick.
Hey guys, second half, here we go. 2-0 up from the first half. England coming from left to right. Serbia just retrieving the ball back in defence. Yeah, great goal from Maduka. So England. Yeah, real good, mate.
Top of Milankovic. He's all right. And that's good news for England because he has played well again tonight. To maintain that. Serbia beaten Austria here. They've beaten Switzerland. They've held Spain here not so long ago, back in September. It'll be a statement of England for sure in here tonight. Really good positioning. Conte just wrestled Private to the ground, stuck his body in. He's stitched at the centre man of OK. On possession for Serbia. There's lots of space for Zivkovic far side. A bit more adventure about them in the second half. Already looking apparent, but Livramento dealing with a threat. Nick's wanted foul, he's not going to get it. Gordon tries to keep it in. He won't give it away. Ball sent in towards Vlahovic. It's away by Gay.
Oh, well played.
Gay.
What ball? If you can get there. Go on!
Chase. Oh, okay. Just going to lose out to the foul for Vlahovic. He did go a couple of minutes because he was running in again. Just dummy the touch of the ball and let it run out of play. And that's that Harry Kane position when he drops short. People didn't particularly want him to do that, but on occasion it's an absolute must. And away Kane. Rodgers. Lots of space for Declan Rice edge of the area. Drags his shot
it wide.
Really
better football though. We're playing a lot better than we, in the last game, because the last game was awful. But we are playing a lot better. Yeah. Just clean that. Okay. Bit better.
Making sure Pavlovic knows he's not afraid. He's not very good at hiding his emotions, Thomas Tuchel. Certainly a lot happier at the start of the second half tonight than he was at the start of the second half at Villa Park at the weekend and in other games that we've seen England play. Struggled with Senegal at the City Ground. Particularly uninspiring in the game in Barcelona against Andorra. There was hope that tonight could provide a springboard for his reign. Pretty deep as England tried to play out from the back here. Which we did. It was needed then, a little wall pass. Pressure was on, the press was on, slightly different. Now Serbia, there's a bit of an urgency to it. Beaten 7 before tonight, Serbia. Livramento. Anderson. Reece James. Only man away, Kate. Threat again.
Into James, teeing it up for Declan Rice. Get hold of it. Sinovic under real pressure.
That chance of a shot all comes because scared stiff of Madueke. 3 players getting drawn to him to try and stop him dribbling into the box. And that just frees up all the players.
It does help the other players moving around the edge of the box. Good movements, good runs that frees up the space. It's a free kick to England. Gordon. Trying to go for goal. It's pushed out. Comes back towards Kane. Should be hammered home. It's hammered home. And it's Ricotta as an England goal in Belgrade. A man who is certainly becoming an England regular now. He's on the
3-0.
once more. It was really untidy. And England have forced it in. There will be a goal check just to dot the I's and cross the T's.
Yeah, there was a couple of ricochets in the 6-yard box. Again, Gordon cutting in on a left-hand side onto his right foot, getting the shots away.
3-0.
Petrovic, that's winding save right back in the danger area. It's that one there. Is Kane just behind Gay when it ricochets off him? We're about to find out. Surely he's giving my chance,
Concert still celebrating, and if the goal check is still ongoing, then no one's told Clement back. He's just holding before the restart here. No indication inside the stadium that a VAR check is going on, but all of a sudden the whistle has been delayed, and now they are checking for a potential offside leading up to the goal.
I don't think there's any doubt that Kane was ahead of the defender. It's just that he might have been behind the ball.
Check is over. The goal is given.
Hey.
And England lead by 3 goals to 0. Remember, both these two sides hadn't conceded a goal in World Cup qualifying before tonight.
So we've got two brand new.
James and Kane coming together to try and halt the progress of Luka Jovic. Stitch standing over this free kick once more. Chuck from the back, so is Pavlovic. Pavlovic will get something on it. Wants a corner here, and he is going to get one. Well, he's changed his mind. It's going to be, well, no, it is a corner.
Chasing like twice.
Managed to take over duties. It's very deep. Pickford is coming.
It's a good start in the second half. He's been intent. As soon as Gordon got the ball, he was pretty sharp in that first half as well. As soon as he got a ball on that left-hand side, he's one thought only. Can I get inside onto that right foot? Can I get my shot away?
Okay. Looking to try and swing the ball into Anthony Gordon. Zivkovic was up and over very quickly. And he's asking how on earth that is a throw-in to Serbia. McCree now coming across to have a word with Anthony Gordon. Zivkovic is suggesting he got something in the face there. I wonder if he's regretting picking the team he did tonight. His team selection certainly will come under scrutiny tomorrow.
Commentator that our new friend, is telling us out. This is the cutting time, and you have to say it's not a particularly good save from Petrovic, pushing it right into the danger area. But England got shirts there, and they got men up, and Konza absolutely loved that moment. Yeah, he was talking about the ego of Stojkovic and the fact that he will do it his way, which you don't blame him for that, but sometimes he can get a little bit stubborn with his team selections and way of playing.
They're about to make a change very quickly. We're just about to hit 57 minutes in this game, which means that Thomas Tuchel's team and Lee Carsley's team together have now gone 10 hours exactly since they conceded a competitive goal.
10 hours since they've
been waiting all match for the 57th minute.
Is the chat? No, I don't think so.
The challenge.
I don't know, mate. I don't know. But I mean, I can see what you're writing, so let's have a look.
Well, we've still got lots of England games to come for you on ITV over the course of the autumn. England take on Wales in a friendly on the 9th of October. Wales have had a good start on the Craig Bellamy, and that's live on ITV and ITVX. And on the 14th of October, we're off to Riga, Latvia. Could be a crucial game in qualifying. Serbia will play twice that break. That's only the one England game that is in this competition in the next international break. That's 14th.
No, I can still see you chatting on that.
ITVX. Clear to get back underway here. Let's see if we're going to see Lazar Samardzic in the next few moments of Atalanta.
Let's see if
It does feel as if bringing
no, it's fine.
This stage of the game, it's a little bit after the horses bolted.
I don't think you can blame Stojkovic for trying to keep it tight first 20 minutes. But certainly the tactics have got to change now. Try and get something out of the game. But as Roy said, don't want to get absolutely hammering.
It's Kostic trying to get away from Reece James.
I'm quite pleased the way we played. We played quite attacking, which is great, which is what we should be doing anyway. We've got the players to do it. So we definitely played a lot more with authority. I'm pleased for the lads that have scored. The trouble with Serbia, right, is that because they were playing very cautious, too cautious, very defensive in a manner of like putting five behind in defence, putting the four midfielders straight across, leaving one up front. And when you got players of like England's standard of like the pace and the quality on the ball, then they're not doing themselves any favours really. You're not really. You're not doing any favours to yourself. So really, in a way, they need to like play exactly the same way as England. So tackling, they have the players to do that to come against us, because when they got the ball, they're very good on the ball. They're very technical on the ball. But like I say, they played too cautious. When you play too cautious, you put yourself under pressure. It's as simple as that. Yeah.
Undoubted talent, Samardzic, who sometimes given the license to express himself and sometimes unable to. He's a Berlin-born attacking midfielder who switched from the under-21s of Germany to represent Serbia. Still yet to dig to his bench. Pavlovic. Okay, trying to deal with Vlahovic. He dealt with him all right.
Fantastic defending. Looked like he lost it at one point. So strong.
Oh, I mean, that was a good idea from Kane then. But I like what they're doing. I like how they're playing. They're playing attack and they want to get the ball forward. They're not going back to the keeper and then coming back, cutting it to defence and crossing over to the other side and back again. They're actually moving the ball. They want to actually attack. They want to actually play. They're playing overlapping on the wing. I was a bit, curious on how they're going to play because especially in the last game, they weren't very great at all, not by any stretch. But today, I know it's Serbia, but they've broken down twice, and they seem very confident on the ball. They've used the ball in the correct way, which is great. Which is what you want, and that's how it should be. From the players that we've got, we should, definitely 100%.
You can't see it. There is a bit of crowd problem away to our left-hand side. Ryan Police is streaming into the ground now. It's about 10-15 rows to our left-hand side. They're running down the aisles to deal with a problem that has materialised. I haven't seen what that is. There was a lot of commotion very quickly. There were riot police on the scene. It's in the Serbian section, miles away from where England are stationed. Something about that is that there is a young child currently being lifted out of that area by his father and taken away to safety.
No, I mean, come on. I mean, it's a bloody football match. It's where families go. They're going to support the team. You don't want that kind of ridiculous nonsense. Especially when there's families involved of going to support their country, going to see them for the first time. It's family orientated. It's ridiculous.
Again, it's not clear to us because it is miles down the front of the stadium.
Just don't understand, people sometimes. At the end of the day, it's the sport we watch. It doesn't matter who wins. It ain't going to make our lives any better, is it? We're not going to become millionaires because England's just won.
Catch Pickford off guard.
6.
Oh, it's,
Forward. It started like this. Stojkovic's going to get some grief, I think, in the papers tomorrow for starting very cautiously. They needed to win this game. There's no doubt about that. Give them half a chance catching England. Not now. They haven't been poor tonight, I think. As good as England would be.
Well, that's a little bit wayward. It's almost suffering from Zanatic's pressure.
Might be a little apology from Pickford there to Anderson, but it wasn't forthcoming.
Rogers. Brilliant. Really good.
Oh, brilliant play.
Madueke.
That was brilliant play from Roger. Oh,
Waiting in the centre.
oh.
Not the kind of delivery that was desired after a good Morgan Rogers run.
Yeah. Right.
Well in.
Men in the box and space to hit it.
It's a second chance now, thanks to Anderson. It's Madueke's delivery. So the Kane's head comes back on the edge of the box. Declan Rice again. It's on the face of Pavlovic and out.
Playing well.
He's made that position his own. Declan Rice on the edge of the deep. 3 or 4 attempts.
There's the England fans in fine spirits tonight.
Oh, mate.
Corner number 4 for England. Scored from one of them.
Oh, good, mate. We're playing well, aren't we? We're actually playing well. For once, we're actually playing well.
Too deep, but Livramento will have the opportunity to recycle.
We are playing well. We're moving the ball around, which, you know, we've been attacking. We've actually been attacking. I've not seen the ball go back to Pickford that many times at all throughout the whole game. We've not gone from one side to the other, back and forth, back to the goalkeeper, back to sprint, back to the goalkeeper. It's completely gone forward, and that's how it should be. Absolutely, and it's a lot better.
It was Serbian fans actually arguing between themselves a political dispute, pro and anti-government sentiments. But the police have moved in and calmed the situation down. So hopefully nothing more to report in that main stand.
Rashford's coming on.
Well, this is a great moment for Jed.
I did earlier, but
to represent England.
well, the game's a bit poo at the minute.
Replaces Anthony Gordon. Jed Spence.
Oh, it's just Serbia's been turnips.
Play it right back this near side. And although the
Arguing with themselves.
do not keep records of religion, it is reported that he is the first Muslim man to play for England.
Yeah.
Congratulations to him. First cap, everything ahead of you.
Can you still remember yours?
Well, they are. They're just idiots, you know.
Thought played all right.
You know, you go to a match to support your team and enjoy the, enjoy the atmosphere, don't you? You don't go out like just to, oh, your team's winning, I don't like your shit, so I'm going to beat you up. You know, who cares what bloody, shirts, who's wearing what shirt? You know, it ain't going to make any difference to our lives if they've got a different shirt to me. Who gives a toss? You know, at the end of the day, it's a sport. At the end of the day, you know, if your team beats my team, I'm not going to lose sleep over it. I'm not going to. You're not going to become a multi-millionaire because like your team's just won a football match. It ain't going to make any difference to your life, is it?
Non-fit Mitrovic they've got to play against now.
Yeah, well, that does go back like to the 80s, isn't it? Like, back into the 80s and stuff where it's, proper like nut jobs.
Rogers trying to turn.
But you can't do anything. It's one of those, isn't it?
Jed Spence with a good, well-timed tackle on Pavlovic. That'll do the bother good.
Absolutely. That's what you want to ride back first touch to be one of them.
I don't know because I haven't really seen much of him. I mean, I'll give him a couple of games and see what happens. But I mean, I would prefer Martinez because basically he's played it in the Premiership. He knows what it's all about, and you know he's up to speed, isn't he?
I think that surprised everyone. They will check that red card. Milenkovic immediately protested his innocence. Harry Kane was going away from goal.
I don't know.
Milenkovic is saying that to the ref, look where the ball's gone, as if to say that's why he's been given the red card. Last man. Is that denying a goal scoring opportunity? Harry Kane obviously gets there first, and he's trying to. He's not going to get away with it. Obviously, it's a VAR thing.
I mean, yes, red, 100% yellow, but I don't know whether it was a goal scoring opportunity. I don't know whether it was the actual last man because he got a man on this side. So I don't know. That's for me. I got to watch it again.
Ferocity of the tackle
But
is about denying a goal scoring opportunity.
it could be definitely red. It could be. I gotta watch it again. I gotta see the full picture of it.
It's very difficult to pull out once you're committed to that one. He's on his way.
So red card.
Red card for Milenkovic. And any appeal has fallen on deaf ears. And he's gone. And Serbia's night goes from bad to worse.
It could be harsh. I mean, you know,
The captain sent off.
it's one of them. I need to see the full picture of it all, though. That's what I need to do. See the full picture of it all.
But not enough to contain a really good England team. And now for the final 17 minutes, they're going to have to play with one fewer man.
I think you'd be really disappointed to get sent off for that. We changed the way the game ends.
And King's got his revenge on Milenkovic tonight after keeping him quiet in the Euros, though.
Yeah. You kind of had that feel about him in the press conference last night. He was almost saying, "Bring it on," wasn't he?
Because, like, I mean, it only shows you that particular part of the pitch where it happened. It didn't show the full picture of whether a defender could catch up or not. Oh, it's 4-0.
Kane coming round the back and finishing it off. Well, remember before tonight.
3 new England players,
In World Cup qualifying.
scorers.
But that O was always going to go. And England have been the ones to take it. Mark Gay, the latest goal scorer for England.
4-0.
It's another first. And it's 4 on the night. And England have thrashed Serbia.
Well, this goal's all about the delivery and all about getting his strength. Just look at him. Bottom of your screen, he just gets ahead of Pavlovic. He just uses his strength. He's complaining about offside, but that ball is on a sixpence. He just gets ahead of his defender and enough on it. But he fights him to the ball. And England run right.
No doubt, they have been under the glare of scrutiny, the eye of a storm at times.
Oh, Mark Bowen's coming on. So who's coming off then?
They have stepped up.
Is Harry Kane coming off? Because Bowen's come on. Yeah. Kane's come off then.
Five changes now.
I want it.
England fans are having an absolute party away to our right hand side. That old town in the centre of Serbia.
I've seen that, and to be honest, that's a good idea though, because at least the fans know exactly what's going on. Because like before, nobody knew exactly what like the decision what people were making. So, which is a good thing to do. It shows, on the screen what's happening. Why that decision is made, and that's good. It happens in rugby. No, they do it in rugby. They do it in rugby, which is so it is good in a way, especially when there's certain decisions which are a bit you're not sure which way. I don't know. I mean, wouldn't that be quite funny though to listen to, wouldn't it? The reason why he's kicked the ball, why he's got a yellow card is because he's kicked the ball. Because he scored a goal, so I'm giving him a yellow.
Room for space to get across it. Pavlovic's header steers it away from danger. And you quickly wrestle it back.
We all know how bad FC 25 has been in. I should have gone for goal. But I just don't. I'm really praying. I'm really, really praying. That 26 is going to be better because it can't be any worse.
So difficult to defend against. That's the ball. Look, right in. No defense.
Yeah, I bloody do. It was an action. It was a proper goal, and I still can't understand why they pulled it back for.
Maybe if you go and head it, you wouldn't have to come. Go and attack the ball in that situation.
How can you pull it back for a free kick when they scored a goal? It's just the most bizarre crap.
As a result, Albania have moved into second place. They're leading Latvia tonight.
Albania.
Dropped down the table. There's a big gap now. Rashford trying to get into the box.
Oh, what a save.
Firecracker, which is repelled by Petrovic.
Well, Petrovic pushed one into the 6.
It was a good shot, though, from Rashford.
For the goal this time.
Good little run as well.
Through this. It's a better save from the keeper.
I think he's revitalised himself. I think it's giving him a bit of a kick up the backside, to be honest. I think he became very stagnant. I think he just became very stagnant, and he lost his way, didn't he?
The intensity that Serbia showed in the early part of the game has gone out of it the longer it's gone on. England
have go on!
Getting worse for them. Gay.
Oh!
Who is seemingly destined not to score tonight.
About 5 shots, and some good ones. This one on target. Keeper makes himself big, throws a shit at it. Yeah, really good. How many men have got in the box? England movement. It's a good hand, actually.
Forest, Nikola Milenkovic sent off after 72 minutes.
Do you know what though? I'm really
They are going to make a significant change here because Declan Rice, who had inherited
Garnacho, I don't know. I mean, Garnacho, he was hit and miss, and so was not Rashford. Jadon Sancho was hit and miss, but he didn't play enough games though. He didn't play enough games.
Back in the Premier League with Brentford, Jordan Henderson. Bowen's corner. And he goes up again. By Mitrovic.
Well played. Go on, get ball.
Heading towards goal. Still going. It's poked out. The offside flag is up. And I don't think there was much doubt that Ollie Watkins was going to be flagged in that situation.
He looked over to the linesman straight away. I couldn't believe the space he got. Just wanders.
I'm just praying that FC 26 is going to be better, but
competition point of view, but
I'm hoping that United play more attacking, more, you know, with the players that we've got. There's no excuse for us not to be attacking it and going for it. Because I'd rather a team go for it than just pass it around the back for the whole game.
Movement from the wings, pace down the sides.
I hope it is better. I do hope it's better because like I say, we spent the money. I've paid for it, so only time will tell. Really, only time will tell.
England scored their fourth goal. This place is empty.
Something's got to change anyway. Something's got to be better than what we got now.
The empty seats now around the stadium in the Serbian ends.
It's an absolute
have to stay here afterwards.
pile of poo. The goalkeepers are absolute trash. Defending is awful. There's too many rebound goals, which drives everybody insane. There's too much button delay. There's a lot of stuff that's wrong. There's not a lot that's right. I think the only thing that they did do was right, which was basically near enough at the end of the game, was that gritty, the online friendly competition to get packs and stuff. I think that was the only thing that was good. Nothing else really was anything useful to enjoy and have fun with.
I think England come forward again. It's been a pattern of the game really that England have been on the front foot from the.
Yeah, it is £10 cheaper, but I mean, how can they actually charge you more from the? Especially with the pile of crap that we've received this year. Well, last year rather, So I'm, like I say, I'm just hoping and praying that things improve and we're able to play a game that we can enjoy and have a laugh with, and it's got to be fun at the end of the day. That's what a game is supposed to be all about in the first place. It's just far too competitive. You don't need to have a game that's over competitive. Yes, it might be competitive in foot champs, but that's foot champs. Shouldn't be over competitive when you're playing, in every single, game mode that's on the game. Because otherwise, how are you going to enjoy it if it's just over competitive? How are you going to enjoy a game? People are just going to get peed off and fed up with it. They'll dump it and they won't want to know. So.
Samardzic giving there ahead of Livramento. Kept up the pressure, haven't they?
We were at the press conference last night, weren't we? And Thomas Tuchel spoke brilliantly well. I really like listening to his explanation of what they're trying to do, etc. Can't wait for tonight's one. He'll have a proper smile on his face, won't he?
Well, he did yesterday.
Yeah, he did, yeah. Just nerves, I think.
No, he's always very personable. He actually even sort of talked about the scrutiny and the criticism that he was getting, and he said that's part of it. That's everyone's got an opinion.
I understand that, but the thing is, I do it from a stream as well. So once I've bought it, I'll play it for the whole year. But that's just because I do it for the stream. People want to watch that. There's
a lot to like about him.
That's basically a big, massive part of the channel.
He can develop and produce a competitive team. He was clear nothing set in stone. Still wants to be flexible. There's just an example of Watkins is offside and why it was ruled out.
Yeah, I didn't really play that much though. I didn't play it much, and I buy it every year. You know, that's another game that I've bought near enough every year. But I'm just sad enough of buying it because I hardly play it, and I think it just turns up to be like the same stuff all the time. And but they've got to stop it. They've got to stop people taking advantage of those situations all the time because it does ruin it. And I think that's why a lot of people have had enough of it and stopped playing it because I didn't really enjoy it that much. I knew that I was being cheated a lot. So what's our point of playing a game that you know they're being cheated? So it's just pointless, really. Go on, Rashford, run.
Jordan Henderson trying to get up in support. Watkins is there too. Rashford continues to carry the ball. Watkins.
Penalty.
No penalty according to Clement Turpat. A few England players that thought that there would be. Mitrovic trying to send them on their way. It's a poor pass for him. Now let's have a look at this.
From our 80 yards away.
There is a check.
Yeah. He's waiting for the answer. Surely to miss the ball.
And the VAR is another Frenchman, Willy Delaroy. Jordan Henderson's a pen.
Well, it's quite simple to lip read. He missed the ball. It's a pen.
His representations, laughing and joking, they are now accelerating that check and sending him further up the food chain. It might well be that he decides to go and have a look at the monitor here, Clement Turpat.
It's a foul. It's a foul, it's a penalty, all day long.
Check the Norway score. Hang on.
Marakovic is the player attempting to make the tackle.
Yeah, tempting is the right word.
It is a foul. It is a penalty. And England have the chance to make it 5 in Belgrade. Marakovic, the latest defender in Serbian blue, to make a mistake. They changed their kit to bring on back the good times, the old days, but
I'm just checking. Don't tell me.
been able to do that tonight. And now England have a chance to make it 5 from the spot. Well, it might have been
Norway.
It might have been Jared Bowen. It is going to be Marcus Rashford.
We're sure it's
First
Norway.
Barcelona player since Gary Lineker to put on an England shirt. Hoping for a redemption under Thomas Tuchel. Happy to take responsibility.
Where's
It's
Norway?
Rashford for England. It's 5. And Thomas Tuchel's England have been accused of being tepid up until
I can't see where Norway
but
is.
this has the feeling of a turning point. It's a 5-star display in a Red Star Stadium.
Well, it's England's first.
Norway versus Moldova.
Did that for Rashford, just waiting for him to move one side or the other, and just calmly rolls it into the corner. It's fully deserved from England. They deserve this win. They've been patient. They've had criticism, but they've played very, very well tonight.
It's great for Marcus Rashford as well, who has had a difficult time over the last few
No,
years.
can't see it.
Very
Can't
good
see it
performance
anywhere.
The day when he played, as he running at the winger, the defender. Sorry, didn't quite come off for him. Competition for places, no doubt, all over this England team, especially down the wings. I think he will have his eye on that centre forward job if Harry Kane wasn't to play as well. Things have sort of fallen down the pecking order a little bit. Certainly an option.
Everyone, what the bloody hell? Holland scored. No way. Oh my God, he scored 5.
He played 3 times for Barcelona.
What? 11-1? What the bloody hell?
Spence.
I'll have a word with the goalkeeper. Have they got one?
It's the end of the night for England. Or is it? No.
That's that whistle again.
It's a double whistle once more.
Cheers.
The England fans thought it was over. Serbia thought it was over for a moment.
Referee heard it as well because he put his hand up and
So keep going. Yeah.
signalled to keep going.
Thomas Tuchel says the perfect game doesn't exist. Coaches always want more. But the perfect record does. England are about to go 5 from 5 in World Cup qualifying without conceding a goal. They've never done that before. Whatever you think of the performances before tonight, it's hard to argue with that.
Yeah, they've been doing it all the way through the match.
And another victory. And 5 goals. A show of strength. A strength of character. A strength of mind. A strength of his game plan. In the midst of criticism and a bit of scepticism, England bounced back in Belgrade. Thanks to 5 goals, Rashford, Gay, Konsa, Adewake, and of course, Harry Kane.
No, Dave, but how are you going to find out who it is anyway? All them.
World Cup qualifiers are only rarely pretty, but the results sometimes speak for themselves, and this was one of those rare occasions, and it will be remembered. England go 8 points clear of Serbia and have a foot and a couple of toes on the flight to North America. It's finished with a little bit of acrimony at the end of the match in Belgrade, but it's finished with England and a resounding victory. Serbia 0, England 5.
Well, there you go. There you have it. We won. Serbia crap. Well, at least we got the best out of them anyway. At least we got the better of them. So that's good. Oh, tired. I need to go to bed shortly. But anyway, guys, Mez, thanks for coming on. I've enjoyed your company, by the way. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah, up at 5:30 for work. Yeah, up at 5:30. Get a copy before bed. Bloody hell, I'll be proper bloody awake, won't I? But anyway, guys, take care. Thank you very much for joining up. I hope you enjoyed it anyway. Mez, thanks very much for your company. I really enjoyed it this evening. I will see you, probably tomorrow at some point. So take care. Have a great day, guys. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Boom, boom, boom. Come on, the England. Take care, everyone. See you soon. Bye.